What's up, Capricorn? Welcome to the Esoteric Empire. My name is Tay, and I'll be doing your reading today. So for this October, your focus is actually Pluto, okay? If you know anything about this channel, you know that Pluto to me means that there's going to be some huge transformations, whether it's with anything that you're addicted to, anything that you love so much it would hurt for it to leave you, or just something within yourself that needs to be transformed, whether you want it to or not. It's going to be happening this month for you, okay? So let's go ahead and see what this is all about. You may want to check out and see where Pluto is placed within your natal chart, what house, because that is where you're going to see the most pulling from within this reading. If you need help with that, you can email me, lovefromaleo@gmail.com, where you can get your natal chart interpreted by me, okay? So let's go ahead and start off with October 1st through the 11th for Capricorn. Wheel of Fortune, change of events, judgment in reverse, death. Something you needed to let go of but you would not, okay, is going to be ending. Straight off the bat, okay? All three major arcana cards, very big events happening for you. Coming up very soon. So I see that you did not want to lose something. You were very adamant about not letting it go. What was this? Three of Cups. It could have been a third-party situation or a behavior that was not conducive to your transformation and ascension. Okay? Could have been partying or anything like that. Why didn't you want to let it go? King of Swords, Two of Pentacles. You had a lot on your plate, and I think it helped you feel sane. I think you like the control of it. I think you like the aspect of conversing with, if this was a person conversing, like double, what is it? Like a double life. It gave you a sense of like sneakiness that you really appreciated, and it made you feel as though you had to kind of stay on your toes. So this is interesting, okay? Because usually I feel like this situation was something that kind of fed your ego in a certain way, or maybe you just like sneaking around, or you liked the feeling of having a double life. Okay. What's causing this to end? I think it has a lot to do with Libra season, with the reason why this is ending for you. It will transition to Scorpio season towards the end of October, but I am seeing that this has something to do with Libra season. But what caused this to end? So you either didn't have any more money or something had to give. Like you had to reconcile because there was conflict, okay? So maybe you couldn't pay for whatever this is anymore, and so you decided to bounce, or you just couldn't afford it anymore. Okay. Or it didn't make sense for you to try to... It didn't make sense for you to try to keep up with this facade. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what's going on with the camera today. I'm really trying to get it to focus, and it is not doing a very good job. So sorry about it. Hopefully you guys can see. All right, so that's what I'm seeing. Like, it was kind of like time is up. You didn't have enough money to keep it going. Let's see if there's anybody involved in this situation. I think whatever it is, it was very fun for you, but it's almost like it was so fun that it was intoxicating, or it wasn't good for you. Three of Cups again, Cancer. You were emotionally attached to this. There could also be a Cancer that was a part of this. But you did not want to leave this alone, okay? Oppression. You feel like your back is up against the wall. You feel like someone is doing you dirty, simply because you want to keep doing this, and maybe you feel like enslaved to whatever this is that you're doing, whatever fun thing that you're doing. You feel like you can't live without it, and I think that's why Pluto is coming to take it away, because it's not something that's helping you. It's something that's, you know, making you stay a part of something you don't need to. Conflict. So whatever you're doing, whatever you're tied to, it's causing arguments in your life. It's causing confusion. It's causing things to fall. No stability. It's causing lots of struggles for you. So it looks like it's time for you to let it go, okay? I am going to pull a card of advice, even though my advice is to leave this alone, whatever it is. And I think you know what this is, or who this is. Pluto came out, the Judgment card. Can you guys see that at the top? Pluto at the bottom, Judgment. It's time for you to let go. Or Pluto will make it to where you don't have a choice but to let go. I'm telling y'all, Pluto don't play. I have a whole video on Pluto. If you want to check it out, I'll put it somewhere up here, okay? Pluto is not playing with your ass, okay? Let's go ahead and move on to the middle of October. So the middle of your October is going to be the 12th through the 22nd. You finally decided to let go of whatever this is that is not serving you. And this is causing you to have a better, like, family life, home life. I think your ambition is coming back and your goals are becoming more set in stone, okay? So whatever you were forced to give up is causing for you to actually have a turnaround, which is beautiful and it's immediate. That's the thing I want to stress here. As soon as you let this go, your life starts to turn back around in your favor towards you being ambitious and your status rising in the way that you would like it to, Capricorn. So now instead of being enslaved to whatever you were obsessed with, now you're focused back on your drive, your goals, your family, you know? Yes, 7 of Wands, beautiful. You're choosing yourself. So you're standing up for what you know is righteously yours, but also what is, you know, the best for you. Like what is, yeah, the Emperor. Yes, choosing yourself, becoming the boss of your life, and whatever it was or whoever it was that was controlling you, it is no longer happening because you figured out, you know, that wasn't good for you. I don't know. It doesn't really matter how it left, but it left, and now you're able to be back on track, and that's the most important part. 7 of Swords. I think if you were in something you weren't supposed to be in, whether it was like a third party situation or something, it got exposed and it got put out in the forefront, and so then you didn't really have a choice but to let it go. Maybe you told someone like, hey, this is what I've been doing, I'm not proud of myself for it, but maybe I need help, something like that. The Star. So yes, now you're going towards what you deem as your goal, as your fantasy, but in a way that is beneficial to your well-being and also just who you want to be as a person, okay? I feel like you're going towards the person you want to see yourself as, which is beautiful, okay? Two of Cups. So you've restored the relationship within your home life, and now your relationship is back on track, okay? I think there was a heart-to-heart conversation, but now there's a true connection here that is to be, you know, admired, to be proud of. So now, after all of this that's happened, in the middle of October, you finally feel like the way that you want your life to be is finally starting to come into fruition. You feel like it's finally, your goals are starting to come to light. And this is really beautiful. I think you also have seen how much progress that you've made, and that's also very beautiful. Let's see if there's anyone involved in the middle of your October. We have a Taurus here. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the end of your October. So the end of October is the 23rd through the 31st. So now you are officially moving into Scorpio season, where transformation will either start or it will fully commence itself for you, Capricorn. I feel like you've already started your transformation within your Libra season, though. So we have King of Cups here, bottom of the deck, the High Priestess in reverse. So this could mean that there's either a Cancer coming towards you that you don't really know anything about, or you don't expect them to come. You were not expecting this person. I feel like this is someone from your past, though, and it's someone that you know you need to stay away from. They're trying to make a pop-up, And with the Four of Wands in reverse, I feel like they are going to ruin your relationship that you have finally stabilized. So you need to be very, very careful. You may see this person out in public as well, and it may not be something that you want to experience. So if you are someone who is single, you may meet this person and they may knock you off your feet and you're like, wow, like I think I'm in love. You also may be unexpecting of this person that you had relations with in the past. It could be for some of you your past partner, like your past spouse, the father or mother of your child, someone that you saw a future with. Let me see. I want to see how you feel about this person. Love. Okay, so you do love this person. So this person is either a new person that you end up falling in love with very, very quickly, or this is someone that you knew and they come out of nowhere and you fall head over heels. It's almost like instant karma. Okay. This person, I feel like they are, if they know you, then they're kind of like, I'll give it a shot, but I'm still trying to get my life together. And if they don't know you, then it's kind of like they're still just trying to get their life together. So they still need a little bit of time. But you are definitely showing up as you are really, really into them. Okay? So keep that in mind as well. Yeah, I feel like they come out of the blue. You guys kind of just meet up like perfectly together. Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to meet them somewhere that you like to spend a lot of time, whether it is somewhere in your neighborhood or in your community. It could also be somewhere that you spend like time to get nicely prepared. So for example, maybe somewhere where you go get your eyelashes done or your eyebrows done. Maybe the mall, I'm seeing like an expensive store or something like that, or just in your neighborhood. Maybe they pop up and maybe it's a friend of a friend. They're like, hey, this is my friend so-and-so. All right, I definitely feel like it's somewhere where it's nice and clean, it's beautiful, open space, very well decorated. Okay, maybe expensive. It could be a restaurant. Okay. Queen of Cups. So this person is very sweet. They're very comforting. They're really shy, but you can tell that they're loving. Like, but you just don't. They're kind of slow to becoming like open to you. They take it really slow. Very nurturing. They could be like motherly or just someone that you feel comfortable with. Okay. They may have kids, and that may be something that you like in a person. Like, I don't know. You see them as like family potential or wife potential or whatever the case may be, husband vibes. Like you see them as somebody that you could see in your future, not just like a fling or something like that. I don't think you know this person. Yeah, so maybe it is some sort of like fate or something. Like after all this time of like going through all this shit, like maybe it just is by the stroke of luck that you meet this person, but you don't know anything about them. You don't know what they've been through, so be careful. Try not to rush into this, okay? It seems like they're gonna take it slow, so I think you should take their lead, you know, and don't just rush into it, because there's a reason why they don't want to rush into this. Okay, now let's see who this person could be at the end of your October. They could be a Scorpio or a Pisces. Nice. Okay, they could be a Pisces moon as well. Beautiful. All right, so let's get one card of your oracle message and see what this whole October was for. Intuition. Wow. So looking in the mirror, like reflection. So with intuition, I definitely feel like this is saying you need to be aware of the things that you're doing, the things that are coming towards you. But to do that, you have to be clear. So if that means, you know, not doing things that make you foggy, if that means paying more attention to what your body is saying you should be doing, it's all about being in tune. And I think this is what this month is going to teach you, and it's going to sharpen for you. At the end of all of this, it'll probably feel like you went through a whole bunch, but at the end of the day, it is something that I feel It's going to enhance you as a person, and by the looks of this, you're going to meet someone who you either have a really nice solid relationship with, or someone that you end up marrying. So this is really, really beautiful. I really hope that everything goes well for you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, Capricorn.